Hey, what's up, studs? Ryan here, or MandRproductions, with my review of the LEGO Star Wars 2020 Snowspeeder. A very big surprise that LEGO released another Snowspeeder, even though they literally released one last year. But this one is a junior set, recommended for ages 4 and up. It includes 91 pieces, and its official set number is 75268. In the United States, this will set you back $20, and I paid that price when I bought it at Target. The set includes a Snowspeeder as the main piece of the action for the set. You also get a little speeder bike for your snowtrooper, and you also have one of the Hoth dish turrets with a little bit of ice scenery. So very nice box art on Hoth there. Of course, the branding part of the box art is the same that we saw in 2019 with the white greebled bricks and plates, the black LEGO Star Wars logo, and of course Darth Vader there. The top of the box shows the Wedge Antilles minifigure, who is the other figure other than the Snowtrooper in this set. So not bad figure selection. We'll be taking a look at those in a moment. And the back of the box shows off the set in a pretty laid out, simply way, like just very easy to look at. No action going on, no separate weird angles that they usually do on the back of boxes, just nicely laid out for you to look at. A pleasure to the eye. And then it says learn to build, so obviously this is going to be geared towards younger kids as a Lego set. So if you're buying this like as a gift, you know, definitely not for 14, 15, 16, you know, and on. Like, this is a set not for that. But I'm going to try to give you my opinion on it. Let's take a look at those minifigs. The first minifigure up is Wedge Antilles, and this is a figure we haven't seen since the UCS Assault on Hoth in 2016. They've given it quite a refresh with a much better front print. Some of the cables that, you know, previously would only go on the torso now pass through the waist and all the way down to the legs, which is really nice. They've really expanded this character in LEGO, and it looks really good. We have the older style Rebel helmet still, which is great, with a little bit of a dark green print on top there. A lot of little small details and things on here that you can pick out for yourself if you like them or not. On the back side, you just have the simple back Rebel pilot print, nothing super special there. And removing the helmet, you'll see his second face, which is a pretty nice grin there. You can also see that microphone also going to be present on this face as well. The chin strap, just like every other Rebel pilot and soldier type of face there. So very angry look on that one, or very like, I'm going down, oh no, type of face maybe. I don't know, just very expressive as usual from the two LEGO faces. No arm print, which is unfortunate. Could use some arm printing in some junior sets, hey? Make it more worth it for the adult collectors. But anyway, let's look at that Snowtrooper. Looking good as always. LEGO has done a great job with this Snowtrooper as well. There may be some slight changes from previous versions of the Snowtrooper, but this one is more or less the same as a lot of the ones we've gotten in the past. Again, probably some slight changes to the print, but nothing super important that a lot of people are really going to care about that's going to draw people in for this set, because you got to have the slightly different Snowtrooper. I think Wedge Antilles is a minifigure that more people will be drawn in for. Underneath the helmet of the Snowtrooper, you just have an angry clone face, so kind of disappointing there. Nothing crazy going on there, but, you know, it's an angry clone face, I guess. Just another one for the collection. Snowtrooper looks good. Don't know what else you would expect from a Snowtrooper. I find myself surprisingly satisfied with how much stuff is in this set. With only 91 pieces, you'd feel like you might not be getting a lot, but honestly, you get quite a bit. Starting with the smallest part of the set, we have the little speeder bike for the Snowtrooper, and while it's not quite as detailed as some of the versions that we've had in the past, this is again a junior set, so it's made for younger kids, and it's made to be built simply, and I can appreciate that. I mean, this is very clearly a very simple build. I mean, it's like 10 pieces. You can put your Snowtrooper in it, either seated or standing, so you can have him standing like that if it's just, you know, too hard for a kid to make him sit down in there. Or, of course, you can set them down. It just, you know, it takes a little bit more effort to do so like that. There are a few more studs on the back, so you could hop a second minifigure on there if you wanted to. Definitely a lot of potential fun to be had there. So we'll remove that minifigure from the back. Very simple speeder design. Like I said, nothing crazy about it. You're not going to want to run to the store and get this set because it's got the best speeder bike design, but it will do for its purpose in this set, and that is just to have a speeder bike for a younger kid. I think that's important. important. Now, we'll move on from the speeder bike and take a look at the Hoth dish turret, which I actually really appreciate them including in this set. It's kind of an interesting take on a Hoth dish turret. Unlike all the other Hoth dish turrets, though, this one does not have a spinning plate, so it's really just stationary on the white base plate that it is included on. You also have this very nice translucent blue rock piece, which is supposed to be ice. Kind of makes it look like a cold environment, which I think is nice as well. You have some snow kind of hanging over on it, some snow hanging off the front of the plate there. I just kind of stored this here, but this is actually where they show you can put one of the weapons for either of your characters in here. So you can just drop that onto the plate there. And then you have these little tiles, which you might have noticed, and these are actually from, or actually I remember first seeing these in Star Wars sets last year in 2019, and so now they are back, so you can push through on this and it's going to shoot off. I will shoot it at the Snowspeeder, even though that's not supposed to happen. Just like that. And they actually work really well. They are rather powerful. You load them in this case from the back because it's not easily accessible from the front, and then it's ready to shoot again. And right there was one of my main qualms with the Hoth dish turret, is just that this little piece on the front will fall off very easily. But other than that, it's a solid looking design. You got this little printed control panel here, which is nice. So no stickers in this set, as you would expect from a junior set. So very nice. No complaints about it for what it's for. The purpose of the set is for little kids and made to be built easily, so it makes sense. Finally, the Snowspeeder. Somehow, you know, this one's growing on me. It doesn't look as bad as last year's X-Wing. I think a lot of that can be attributed to the fact that they use the correct windshield piece that they've always used on Snowspeeders. So seeing that included on this set is very nice, because without this, this would look completely ridiculous. And I did laugh a lot when I first saw this set at the Snowspeeder, and like I said, it's grown on me. It doesn't look as bad to me as it used to. Obviously, this will never live up to the full-size $20, $30, $40 Snowspeeder sets that we've gotten in the past. But of course, it's good for what it's supposed to be, and that's for a younger kid to have something easy to build, get them into it while they're young, and then move on from there into the better sets. So we'll take Wedge Antilles here. We can open up the cockpit, which does have the very nicely printed windshield piece. Also, the print on the front there, which they make it a sticker on all the other new sets, so why can't they print it on the regular LEGO Star Wars sets, but they can print it on this? Please, someone figure that one out for me. But we open this up, you see there's a very nice control panel in there as well, same one that we see on the dish turret, and just like that, you can drop Wedge Antilles into there, bend him back, and he is ready to go. You can drop this on down just like that, and he actually looks pretty nice in there. It's a very spacious area for him. Now, unfortunately, unlike the actual Snowspeeder, there is no room for your co-pilot or your gunner in the back to shoot the harpoon and tow cable or whatever. Like, that's just not a thing on this. Now, they try to kind of represent it with this windshield piece in the back, but obviously that's just not going to do it justice compared to the actual Snowspeeder sets that we get that aren't for 4-year-olds. Little engine detail in the back. They actually use these pieces again on this set, which we actually see on the larger sets, more accurate sets. And a little harpoon on the top back here, oddly placed, but fine, it's there. It exists. Good enough. They tried to get the detail in there. I'll give them credit where credit is due. So is it a good set? For 4 to 6-year-olds, maybe. For you probably watching this video, probably not. I mean, this is just not the Snowspeeder you're gonna want if you want the coolest, latest, and greatest Snowspeeder. I know it's the latest, but it ain't the greatest. This Snowspeeder doesn't really have it for a lot of older collectors like myself. I would much rather have the 20th anniversary Snowspeeder, or really any other Snowspeeder LEGO has produced, than this one. If I had to pick one, this wouldn't be the one. And just to quickly really drive home the point that you don't want this new Snowspeeder if you're buying it for a Snowspeeder, here are the two newest Snowspeeders side by side. On the left, you have the 20th anniversary edition, which is missing a piece, keep in mind, but you get the point. It's a much larger model, and this one has actually been on sale at some points for $22, and that also comes with a very nice Hoth dish turret. So you can see the difference between the two for what could be a very similar price, depending on if you're able to get this one on sale versus having to pay full resale for this. So I think, you know, the choice is clear. If you want a Snowspeeder, go for the bigger one from LEGO versus the smaller one that is for junior. Looking at it completely on the side of, hey, this is a junior set, this is for ages 4 and up, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, I think this is an excellent set for kids. If you're looking to buy this as a gift for a little kid, there is just so much going on. You have the good guy with the Wedge Antilles and his snowspeeder. You have the bad guy with the snow trooper and his little speeder bike. And then you even have this extra little Hoth dish turret, which has these really awesome shooting discs, which can obviously inflict a little bit of damage. Like, you saw it come out of there. It definitely has some power. That one did not quite have as much, but if you get it right, it does have some power. And, you know, easy to build, of course, is good for everyone involved. Always nice to have an easy and relaxing building experience. So those are my thoughts on the 2020 LEGO Star Wars 4 Plus Snowspeeder set. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Consider leaving a like if you guys enjoyed. And you can check out my other 2020 LEGO Star Wars set reviews with the end card on screen now.